Okay, welcome back. Now, again, we'll discuss the construction and working of gearbox and different types of gearbox. Now, after the sliding mesh gearbox, in this sliding mesh gearbox, there is a difficulty to engage the gears on in the running condition. So, a solution was found out that instead of sliding mesh, we will have a constant mesh gearbox. Constant mesh, meshing means two gears are in contact, that is the constant mesh. Now here again there are three shafts. One is clutch shaft, this is main shaft, and this is lay shaft. So three shafts are there in every gearbox. Clutch shaft, this is clutch gear, this is lay shaft and main shaft. Now here what is the improvement is that all gears are in constantly mesh. See, this gear is mesh with this gear is mesh with this, all gears are mesh. Now this is a spline shaft. Now how then power is transmitted? Power is transmitted with the help of these sliding docks. There are small teeth on the periphery of the face of the gear, and these docks will slide. Now to which gear or to which combination this dog will be in the contact, then the power will be transmitted. You can clearly observe that under these gears there is a bearing. So this shaft will not rotate with these gears. Only the power is transmitted through these docks, because dogs don't have a bearing. Dogs are fitted with this main shaft. So if the dog rotates, then and then the main shaft will rotate. Otherwise, all gears are fitted with the help of bearing. So these black strips are shown as a bearing. You can observe here. Here first gear, second gear. Now this dog will shift from one place to another place. This you can shift it. Now see here, second gear, then this dog will shift in this. There are two dogs. That's why your lever is having this lever is having two positions. In a one straight line you will find that one first gear, second gear in the neutral position, then again third gear and fourth gear, and again in the last you will find the reverse gear, because you have to engage your lever with these dogs separately. Now this dog will be responsible for your second and final gear. This will be responsible for your first and reverse gear. So if these dogs remains at the central neutral position, then the vehicle is in neutral. So there is no engagement of any gear with this dogs. So the gearbox is in neutral. So center line is neutral. If the dog is not engaged to any of the gear, then it is a neutral position. So this is the improvement over the sliding mesh. But again, that dog also creating some problems, and it is very difficult to engage those dogs, because dogs are having a small teeth, but again that dogs are making so noise, and sometimes they may not it may not be able to engage the gears. So again over a period a improvement has taken place and a synchromesh gearbox is designed. Now, what is synchromesh? What is synchronization? Synchronization means bringing the speed at equal level. That is called synchronization. So, what synchronization we need? We need a synchronization of this lay shaft gear with main shaft gear, or this gear with this shaft. Now here again you will find the three shafts: clutch shaft, lay shaft and main shaft. Now here main shaft there is a spline, here also there is a spline. Now this is the dog, that dog which is already available in your constant mesh, but this dog is somewhat designed in a better manner. You will find that here there is a main gear. Now I am enlarging this portion, there is a main gear. On to this gear this red, this a small teeth gears are also there. Now, and side to this there is a free ring. This green ring is a free ring which is rotating, free ring. And you can observe that these teeth are arrowhead type teeth, arrowhead type teeth. So when you slide this central ring, when you slide this central ring, you can this this free ring will guide to engage these teeth. And to this ring the internal teeth are there. Just imagine, observe this figure. This is the this white ring, this white ring, this is free ring, this is free ring, and this ring is attached to your gear. This ring is attached to. Now whenever you want to engage a gear, either this side or this side, you just slide this. There is a arrowhead teeth, these are the arrowhead teeth. So easily it will achieve the speed, whatever the speed of this gear. Suppose you want to shift towards the red, so red is rotating at 100 rpm. So easily this free ring, when this free ring will be pressed to this red small teeth, this teeth will absorb or take the speed of the rpm, whatever the rpm of this teeth will be taken by this free ring. And this free ring will guide to slide this synchronizing ring, slide to this synchronizing ring on these small teeth. Just observe here how it slides. Now when now it has taken the speed and now it is engaged. Now this gear, whatever the speed of this gear will be given to this dog. And this here, this is the gear, this gear is engaged to this gear. Now suppose I want to transfer a gear, this gear means I wanted to shift this towards right side. So when I shift this will engage, this ring will engage. Which ring? This synchronizing ring will give a speed, and that speed is taken by this shaft. Now which two speeds are equal? One is the gear speed, and second this is the tire speed. Tire speed means vehicle speed, because this shaft is connected to your tires, your differential gearbox. So whatever the vehicle speed is there, that speed is available on this main shaft. So this main shaft must rotate with the speed of the engine rpms. Whatever the engine rpm are transferred to this through these gears. So here what we have done, we have made a synchronization. If suppose it is having 100, this output shaft is rotating at 100 rpm and this shaft is rotating at 150 rpm. Now after engaging this gear, it may happen that both the shaft will rotate at 125 rpm, because the maximum rpm may be transferred to main shaft, or main shaft may resist the engine rpm, and somewhere between that they will be equal. Now when the speed is equal, then it is very easy to engage the gear. If the different speed gears, if you try to engage the different speed gear, it will be very difficult, the teeth will break. So that's why it is called a synchronization gearbox. In this gearbox, the remaining mechanism remains same. What is clutch shaft, lay shaft, then main shaft, these gears, remaining mechanism remains same. Here main shaft, the dogs are attached to this main shaft. Now when you slide it, this sliding will go very smoothly. Now there is no problem of engaging the gears, where that problem was in the previous gears. Now here we are finding difficulty to engage these teeth with this, because at high speed this may be having different speed, means this is attached to your engine, so this gear may having different speed, and this dog may having, because dog is attached to your output shaft. So tires may have different speed and engine may have different speed. So there is a great problem for engaging the teeth. Now here that problem has been eliminated, and now this gearbox is used in most of the cases right now. This is called the synchromesh gearbox. This is very easy to operate and very effective also. Here the total mechanism of synchromesh gearbox is shown. Here you can find easily the teeth. Then this is the dog. Now this synchronizing ring, this yellow is the synchronizing ring. Why it is called synchronizing ring? Because it synchronizes and makes the speed equal. That's why it is synchronizing ring. Now see how this is operated. This is the lever is having 1, 2, 3, 4 gears. Now what this line is nothing but the you can shift it from this side to this side. You can shift it from this side. If you want to choose 1 and 2, then shift this lever in this direction like this, and you can have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this the gear can be changed. Here the same mechanism is shown. Input, see how it is very easy to how it is easy to do this. This is very easy, very smooth gearbox. Here also you can observe that mechanism. Here also you can observe the mechanism that how the gears are shifted. So these mechanisms, these type of figures will clear your idea. Power transmission, this is input shaft, means this is clutch shaft, this is lay shaft, this is your output shaft. This is your out shoe. But every time you have to press the clutch, because if you continue your clutch, what will happen? The power of this power from the engine will be transferred to this, and it is very difficult to maintain the speed. So clutch is necessary. Every time whenever you want to shift the gear, you need to operate the clutch. See here, clutch operation is shown. Then the clutch then, because if you do not operate the clutch, the engine from the power is continuously supplied to your gear, and the synchronization will not happen, because synchronization will happen only when the power is not supplied. It will come to synchronization, means coming to the equal speed. Synchronization is nothing but the coming to the equal speed. So this mechanism is now here. Again, main shaft G1, G2 are ring shape members having internal teeth. These G1 and G2. The G1 and G2 means this ring, this white ring, this ring, this ring, G1 and G2 internal teeth. Internal teeth fit to the external teeth member F1, F2 respectively, fit to the F1 and F2 externally, and they K1, K2 dogs. K1, K2 dogs means this red and this black small teeth. So power is transmitted like this from clutch shaft to this lay shaft, from lay shaft to this gear, and to this gear, from this K1, K2, this small teeth. Now when this shift towards this, then the power from this to this like this goes to this and then to the main shaft. Suppose this is shift towards the left, then direct power is transmitted from this gear. If this is shift to right, then power of this is reverse gear, so vehicle will move reverse. This is the forward gear, so reverse gear, forward gear. So this is all about the synchromesh gearbox. This is just before the engagement, after engagement. Now you can observe here also, just before the engagement and after engagement. Engagement means this is now just before, and see, observe it, just before and complete engagement, completely engaged. So this type of synchromesh gearbox. Now these are the gearbox prominently used in all the vehicles, because these are very smooth gearbox and they do not make any noise. So we'll discuss the remaining part in the next lecture. So thank you for observing. I hope you enjoyed the lecture.